Kairi. This is the outfit I decided to go with because I wanted to mix things up a little. We've been wearing the same thing for 3 episodes now, and it's mostly because I couldn't really find anything to match any of the clothing. But I realized that there is a uniform color grading option in the settings, meaning that there's a lot of options you can do. And if there's something that doesn't match another thing, you can just color grade it to make it match, which is quite lovely. Anyway, on the last part, I realized that I was stuck and I had no idea where to go or what to do, but I was wandering around a little bit, and I realized that the room that I cleared out all of those enemies in actually had the key item that I needed to progress. It was sitting right... yeah, it was sitting right here. This little wheel. I need this guy to turn off the fire. I should probably keep my gun out on me. Or at least at the ready. I was walking around for... thankfully it wasn't super long, and it obviously happened off camera. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing, and we didn't just have like a full half an hour video of me just wandering around lost, as per usual. Which is usually what happens in these games, but I did manage to find it, and now all I have to do is bring it over here, actually. I believe it goes here. Fire's off. Now we can just hit the save button, and then we'll go and explore the fire. Oh, Jesus. I should have expected that. A little bit cornered. Nothing the revolver can't handle. I got really used to walking around this place while I was lost, looking for the key item, so I totally... Jesus, the screaming. I totally forgot that I can be ambushed at any moment, so I didn't even have my weapons out. Rookie mistake. It happens though, you get a little complacent once you start walking around lost in these games, because they only spawn enemies when you're on the path to progression. So, once you are lost, you kind of get used to the emptiness of the building, of your surrounding area. So it's a little unexpected. Anyway, this path is clear now, so let's actually explore it properly. Okay, let's do this. Now, if you guys have been watching the other parts, you know I like to take this nice and slow. However, I did notice that no matter how slow I go, it doesn't really matter if I can be ambushed at any moment. Oh, this is the starting area. The very first episode. How lovely, we finally opened that door, now we have access to a bed. Yeah, we gotta get this girl cleaned up. Her clothes, she's got scars all over. Yeah, she's in tatters. She does look great, though. It probably didn't help that I got obliterated a few times, or nearly obliterated. Because I have been trampled and scratched and actually almost taken down. Twice. Thankfully the shotgun undid that. Shotgun is a great way to survive your impending doom. That was a weird... heard a weird little footstep. And there has yet to be a zombie in one of these stalls, but you never know when that's going to change. Free ammo. It would honestly be a great place to ambush me. So I'm shocked they haven't done it yet. Jesus. The sound. It's like universal almost. I hear it no matter where I'm standing. Should probably be saving these revolver bullets, but I feel like there's no better enemy than using it on them, because they take 5 headshots normally. With a regular pistol, so if you think about it, I really am saving ammo by using the right gun on the right enemies. And it does take care of the... There's no need to squish their heads after I'm done with them, because their head is no longer a factor. Always gotta wait for the right moment. Yeah, we're gonna be hearing that voice line a lot until I finally get to the... I'm assuming there's a shower that I can clean up at. Happens a lot in video games where they repeat the main objective that you were meant to find. However, in this case, I feel like they should be a little more lax with that, because it is taking me a while to get to wherever they're pointing me to. Not to mention, there isn't exactly any markers on the objective. Why can't I pick up this ammo? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's so finicky. Here we go. There isn't exactly any objective markers, and I looked in the keybind settings, and there is a thing that points you to the markers. However, whenever I press it, this pops up, and I cannot read that, and I'm sure anyone watching can't read that. So we are just going to assume there's no objective markers. Okay, I think we'll head up to the second floor now. You know what I did also notice? Inside of the pause menu, there is this, or the keybinds. There is this option here to show your task list, and yeah, I believe it's this one, the task list. Let's see. It brings up this interesting little menu here, and while most of these don't work, well, actually, the telephone doesn't work. The to-do list is just a marker of what you're supposed to do, but does not show you the direction to where you should be going. Hint is just obviously your hints. These are all the voice recordings that I've picked up. This is what I was looking for before, just in case, because some of these voice clips can contain codes, or as far as I know, one of them has had a code inside, so having this here to go back to is very useful. But this is the interesting function here. We have emotes. Well, these are basic standard emotes that she does in the game whenever you put on a certain piece of clothing. However, this one here is the most interesting one. The dance. The game actually starts playing music. Is this gonna get me banned? Okay, anyway. Gotta love it when a game has their unique features that are completely pointless to the actual gameplay. But I'll tell you what, this video's probably got an amazing thumbnail because of that. Anyway, let's keep going. I do appreciate being given some, like, customization options and some fun little emotes, because they make it a lot more fun to use the picture mode. Great angle, by the way. Hopefully I can find the entire bunny outfit. I'd love to have a pair of bunny ears on her. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere from here. Maybe? Well, you know what? There we go. Just that simple. This is not... okay. I was looking at this through the floor before. I don't remember. Did I even walk inside this room? I should double check. Oh. So yeah, this is the start of the game where I received the pistol for the first time after not realizing that the code to open this lock here on the side was literally right here, so that was embarrassing. Anyway, thankfully it's not too far of a run to get back there. We're just right here. There we go. Jeez, with all the screaming. Now we need an orange key card and a red key card. Go figure. Hopefully they will just have those out somewhere. Yes, she says it every 30 seconds. That's a little bit too much, to be honest. Yep, here's the red one. First door that we can potentially open. Jana, voice recording.
开完会之后，把门卡放在桌子上就行了，别塞到柜子里，不好找。还有控制室地板，昨天有人反馈说裂开了一道缝，带人去看看。就这些事。
No code, no useful information as far as I can tell. I wasn't really paying attention too much to that. And it looks like we have another save room here. What in the... That's a pretty little artwork. I can't get in there though, unfortunately, but it doesn't look like you're meant to, unless... No, that's an outfit there, so you are meant to get into this room somehow. Maybe there's a hole in this wall. Ah, that's main objective there then. Well, considering it is the only place that I can go, I think we're going to be taking a shower and potentially getting banned. Let's go. How beautiful the light works. Nope, collectible. Might as well check everything first. Shotgun shells. More shotgun shells. Okay, that is a... That's a bad omen when they give me that much shotgun ammo. Should probably have it at the ready in that case. Oh, a red one. Well, the shower is here, but there's 2 red keycard spots that I know of that I've got to test out. Like, I don't know if it'd be worth it to clean her now, but I feel like, I mean, with that much shotgun ammo, something's definitely going to happen there, so let's try the keycard first. I feel like that's just off of, like, stock images or something. More collectibles. I can't guarantee that I'll look for every single one, but I definitely love going for that stuff while I am doing my playthroughs. It really depends on how good I am at exploring, which I have proven in the past that I am not very good at that if you've seen me play Haiti on my live streams. For the record, this is being recorded offline, just because I did not have the time to set up a stream. To mention, it's easier to record offline. And wholeheartedly give you guys all my focus on the game, which I'm sure some people appreciate. Although considering this is the game we're doing it for, I don't know how many people would appreciate my full focus on the game. I'm probably going to make a cut here so that I can find the other red keycard door. So I will see you when I find it. I found the other door that requires the red keycard. I believe it's at the end of this. Yep, right here at the end of the hall. So we're going to find out what's behind it together, although I think I have a fairly decent idea because I saw it from down here. I believe you can actually look into the room. It's up there. I believe that's where it leads. I don't know if I saw anything interesting from the outside, but I'm still too curious to know. So we're going in first before doing the shower. Just in case, because I feel like the shower is most likely a main point of progression, and this is likely just something on the side. Oh, it's timed. I didn't realize that. It's timed. Huh. They really just want you to move in there. Yellow button. I believe I can open the door from the inside, right? Oh no, I am locked in here. Oh, do I have any... Oh yeah, I have a mine to shoot through the floor, which is just fine. More knives. Lovely. I believe those... Oh, beautiful. I believe that the mines are... I believe every time you get caught by a zombie that you use one of the knives to get out of it, so it's nice to have a bunch of those. What's on this computer here? The device is all but shut down. Oh, there's a pumping unit. What will happen when I turn this on? Maybe I should... Oh, can I open the door over there by pressing this button? Okay, well, I know that we have the ability to turn the pump on here. Do I want to do that right now, though? That is the question. I think I'll go ahead and go through the door first before I discover what it does, because I have a feeling a zombie will just bust right through the door as soon as I activate that. So let's start with this. Where does this lead? Are those guys alive? Oh, they absolutely are. Yep. Too easy. Geez, that guy survived a headshot. Nice and easy. I probably could have thrown another grenade now that I think about it. Can't get the angle from here. Can you even jump this high? There's definitely... Yep, here it is. Oh, yep, thanks for the hint. This late in the game. I discovered that myself a long time ago by blowing myself up with a grenade. And also throwing them at cracked walls. That sounds... Why do I hear like Five Nights at Freddy's noises? You know, this is probably the last time I'm going to come into this room, so I might as well turn the pump on. Because it looks like this leads out a different way and not back into this room, which means it's going to take a lot of effort to get back here. So I'm just going to turn it on now instead of later. And hop in here with my shotgun in case anyone wants to ambush me. Nope, I think Okay, now we're good. Let's turn it down a notch. We don't need to waste those. Yep, just one good stomp on their head and they're done for, I believe. Okay, let's clear this next guy. You know, in hindsight, with how many zombies I killed from up there, what is going on there? That guy must still be alive if his body hasn't despawned. That's hilarious. Anyway, in hindsight, it would have been better to throw a grenade, I think, because that was like 8 of them that I killed. I couldn't have been sure, though. I guess that's why they gave me 2 grenades. Love that. Yep, this is why I crush their heads afterward, because they tend to get right back up. If you remember the first episode, I was chopping off a lot of limbs because of this very reason here. Don't think I didn't see you. Alright. Don't think... Oh, another outfit. Oh, some shoes. I think those actually look a lot better than what I'm currently wearing. Let's take a peek. I certainly like the style of shoe better than what I had. I'll see, once we get back to a save room, I'll see if I can color grade them, but they look great. Fit very well with these stockings. Ah, this is the locked door from earlier. Yep. We're back where we were. We just gotta make sure it's not... There isn't any hidden zombies around here waiting to ambush me, but I think we are good now to go back to our save spot, and then we can run through that door and get obliterated by whatever hides behind it, which I'm assuming there's an ambush right there. Anytime I've ever seen a red X on the door, it's usually followed up by me getting smacked by said door. Let's see. Oh, you can't color grade it. They still look great, though. They don't really match the outfit, but they look great. I mean, it's just white and black. It's not really too big of a contrast. I think it's fine. We will stick with it. Gimaska. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get near the door, which I'm assuming is just going to spawn a ton of them, so we're busting out our revolver. May have to swap to the shotgun, depending on what happens. Alright, is everyone mentally prepared? Because I sure am not. That means it's usually the best time to go. Oh, these guys are fast. I wonder, can they take more than one shot, though? Yeah, revolver was overkill for these guys. There's one more. The sound in this game is non-directional, so it really sounds... I do get a little nervous because I hear these guys... I think I hear them in my left ear, but there's no one there. I don't hear anything else, so let's... I mean, we do have a save room literally right behind us, so... Let us save. Okay, we're back. Let's actually... That was a distant one. I thought that was another one coming to ambush me. Let's actually go through the door now. Oh, and I could have shot that. I think that's an explosive barrel, but I didn't see it until right now. I could have shot that as well. So many missed opportunities. I'm so used to just jumping back and taking a good position so that I can defend myself. I don't know. What do you think? Did I make the right choice jumping back there, or should I have gone up right in their face and went for this guy? I mean, I couldn't have known it was there until now. So I think I made the right choice. I guess that's the water pump that we turned on? Ah, we need the wheel again, okay. Let me run back and get that. Okay, I got the wheel, so let's see what it does. Oh, that was close. Uh-oh, I am... Uh-oh. I can't even see. I'm getting out of here. Took a little damage there, but I think we're fine. Is she getting more and more scratches every time I get damaged? I wonder if she'll be like completely clean if you do this like no damage run. I'm kind of curious to see if that's even possible now. I don't know, it was really hard to not get hit there. Even when I took a good position in the corner, where they couldn't really touch me without getting super close. And they even got stuck on this thing here, which really helped me out. Otherwise, I would have gotten overrun there. But we are good. We used all that. Actually, we still have plenty of shotgun ammo, despite me going crazy there. You love to see that. I think this is SMG ammo. I haven't unlocked it yet. I don't really know how to yet. And I don't want to look anything up, so if we never end up obtaining the SMG, then so be it, but I'm not going to cheat for that. But if one of you guys in the comments wants to tell me how to do so, I absolutely do not mind that. However, I'm not going to seek it out myself. Just want this to be a proper blind playthrough. I think now all we have to do is go into the showers. So they must not have been on before, huh? When I thought it was a main story objective, it is, but they likely weren't on, considering I just had to turn them on and fight my way through there. So what would have happened is she probably would have tried to turn on the shower and realized that there was no water, and then I would have had to go on that whole goose chase anyway. So in trying not to do the main path right away, I ended up doing it anyway, which, of course, that sort of thing happens. And now we're gonna run over to the showers. So I will see you when we get there. What the f— accidentally put away my pistol in panic there. Oh, there's something popped out over here. I was about to make an editing cut there. Proceed with caution. Let's keep the pistol for now. What was that? That was a lot of dust for something I can't identify. Oh, the thing I used to get up before is gone. Now I can't go. Well, maybe I can make this jump. I guess not. Well, I actually don't know if this door was open before, so let's go ahead and see if there's any. No, it doesn't. Although it is a wooden door, it looks like. I don't know if I missed this before. Or I just didn't realize that it was a wooden door, but I can break through these. Maybe we have something. Is that a snowman? Kawaii. Oh, Jesus. I knew they were going to put one in the locker one of these times. Of course, this time I was not ready for it. Look at the little snowman. Very cute. Who's that? Nothing on the back. Just a photo of a girl. Has no significance, I believe. Oh, proximity mine is just sitting in the drawer here, okay. Jesus, with all the screaming. You know, I probably should open these lockers with a bit more caution from now on, considering I just got attacked by a zombie hiding in a locker. Well, I'm probably just going to continue to make that mistake forever. Okay, does the controller have anything? It does not. Usually, I've been cutting out all the lore inside of these laptops and computers. I don't know if you guys want to see that, but most of it is just like slight background for what's happening inside the facility, which I... What is that noise? Most of it is just background for what's been happening inside the facility, which I don't consider super important to know what's happening here. I'm essentially fighting my way through a facility trying to find a cure. And I've decided not to read every single piece of lore because that would take forever. But each of the laptops has a chance to contain something like a controller that unlocks a keypad, so it's always worth looking. Whoa, what? Again? Someone busted through something again while I was just walking around looking for where I was supposed to go. Why does that keep happening? Table got flipped. Oh. New path has opened up. This path here was blocked before. Once again, I do not know how to obtain the SMG, so if anyone wants to let me know, that is perfectly fine. However, once again, I must state I will not look for it actively. Outside of the game, anyway. Obviously, I'm going to look for it inside of the game. Oh. A wooden door that can be broken into. Doesn't need to, though. Oh yeah, you're definitely getting shot. Can't hold back against her. Jesus. 5 revolver shots, 5 shotgun shots. What a powerful zombie. I just cannot afford to hold back against this one. It's an interesting angle that she got stuck in as well. Actually, now that she's on the floor, let me just crush her head just to be safe. I would hate for this one to get back up. Alright, let's see what's inside the room she was in. She definitely took high priority over what I was doing. I don't know if you can actually sneak past these zombies either. I don't believe there's a stealth mechanic. See if I can't grab your... Yep. Stomp that head out. Oh my god, there's basically an armory in here. So many bullets. Magazine is full, containing... Ah. Not sure if that upgraded anything. Might be an upgrade for the SMG, actually. 5.5 millimeter, that sounds like SMG. I don't know if that's pistol. But I didn't get an increase on my pistol, so it's likely the SMG. Which I don't know how easily I meant to find the SMG, because I found the shotgun pretty much as soon as I found the pistol. And I realized that you can shoot the buttons, so I shot the button inside of the cage and free shotgun. How often will that sort of thing happen, though? I was hoping they would just have a code on the wall for the SMG, but there's nothing there. Trip mine as well. Sounds like there's a lot of them behind me. Let me double check to make sure they're not. Okay. I'm safe to be here then. That's not good. Actually, I need more distance. Can they get through there? I don't know if they're stuck behind that door. Let's not waste ammo on the weaklings. Oh, didn't reload it. Oh god, come on. Uh-oh.
各部门注意，我们将在已经撤离的区域部署感应地雷，请不要靠近。如有特殊情况需要，
Surrounded.
必须使用开雷器解除地雷激活状态。再见。
Can't let that one hit me again. Jeez, that took a lot of effort to get out of. I still hear more. I want to let them make the first move. I don't want to reach the corner at the same time that they do. I gotta know, though. Oh, I was right. There is one right there. Yep. Perfectly conserving ammo as much as I can. Thankfully, there's a little bit of a slowdown when you swap weapons. Kind of like GTA 5. In story mode, anyway. I'm gonna have to make sure their heads have all been crushed. But I don't hear anyone else. But, oh wait, I hear another one. An ambush of this size means I am on the right path. Look at this mountain of bodies that I've stacked. still hear more. It's never ending.
去死吧！
I mean, at this point, you're not going to catch me unless you come up behind me. How many waves of zombies do they have?
我得赶快清理掉。
Jesus Christ, the mountain. Look at my mountain of bodies.
丑八怪！
I don't hear anything. I swear to God, if I step through this door and I hear another... I hear another zombie in there, I swear. No. It's quiet. Look at the...
好恶心！
This is a great thumbnail if I've ever seen one. Alright, I just finished getting the thumbnail. Now we're going to keep going. Hopefully, I need to find a save room as soon as possible. Look at this mountain I've left here. I still hear more. Proceed carefully, but we have stacked up an absolute mountain. It's too bad they despawn. It makes sense that they would. But it's kind of nice seeing the fruits of your effort in the form of stacking millions of bodies. I can't even check all their heads, there's so many. Most of them have been blown clean off, though. I'll do my...
各部门注意，
I will do my best to proceed with caution, but there's no way I can check every single zombie here to confirm its death.
拆雷器解除地雷激活状态。
Most of them don't even have their heads anymore, though.
赶快清理掉。
Well, say goodbye to the pile of bodies, because it's not going to be there when we come back. Now, if only I could open up this door over here. Because there is a save room right here. I absolutely need to save after that. But there is another one down here, so we're fine for now. We'll go ahead and run to that, and then we'll actually explore that area that they blocked. Oh, that's her breathing. We'll explore the area that I got ambushed in. Right after I save. Alright, we're back. It's time to see what was so precious that they threw 50 zombies at me and allowed me to create a mountain of bodies. There has to be something really special back here. I was going to
好难受。
disable the mine that I saw back there, but I think it's already been blown up by the zombies that attacked me, which is completely fine. That's probably the best use for it anyway. As long as you give me more of them. I mean, I have plenty of them in my inventory. I have 5, 3 grenades, as well as backup. Now, what is in here that is so important that they threw an entire horde at me? And all I see is a red crystal. What's this? Another zombie brain smasher. I probably should have tested that out on the mountain of zombies that was coming at me. There was no time to think, though. And I think I even got grabbed a few times. It was pretty bad. Well, it looks like we're on the floor above where we need to be. Let's be careful up here. Should probably check the surrounding area. More collectible. I feel like I'm doing a good job of finding all those. Looks like I can drop down from here. Let's check this door. Just to be certain. I'm like 90% sure this is going to be locked.
真倒霉，
Yep.
门被锁了。
Because the place we need to go is below, so I've kind of figured that would be locked. Let's see what we got. ambush. It took a lot of effort to be here, so I am going to make sure I do not screw this up. Doesn't look like I can get into the save area. And the only way forward is through the shower. Considering that this is likely going to be another main story point, I think I will go ahead and save that for the next time. Alright, that's it for now. In the next part, I will be going through the showers and see if there is any more key items. Like, I believe we are looking for the orange key card now, and I'll finally be able to get cleaned up in the shower. Of course, you can't see the dirt now because we're back in her office, but once we get back into the actual game, she will be filthy and we will have to clean her up. So we'll be doing that one next time.